that Hamilton has been. They keep saying, "Oh, he's just talking like how drivers talk to people on the radio," but it seems like it's a little bit more awkward with Ferrari, and it seems like the tension. Like, I don't think Vasseur likes that type of cheeky talking on his radio, because I think there were rumors that Vasseur spoke to him in Miami, and then Vasseur made excuses for him. Not for him, for the team, when they said there was no response. And Vasseur said it's because they were between the tunnels. There's no problem. But don't you think it seems strange that nobody answered when Hamilton said, "Are you angry at me?" There was no answer at all. So, but Vasseur is trying to say that it's not an issue. Probably not a big issue. But to me, it's clear that people were not happy after that race. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, well, Hamilton is like having Ronaldo in a team, and
Yeah.
then Ronaldo earns more than the coach, has won more titles than the coach. So Hamilton is like probably the way he's talking is probably talking from a way. That's why he's talking to them out of like maybe it's like out of sounds disrespectful the way he talks to them. So maybe if Honor was
Yeah.
there
Yeah. I get the
and then
feeling he's a prima donna because I understand that people talk like sometimes Verstappen will be like, "Don't talk to me now" or that type of thing. But it seems like when Verstappen and other guys do it, it's usually when there's a lot of tension. But it seems lately Hamilton has been making some sort of cheeky statements like "Have a tea while you're with it," and I don't even think he's trying to be super mean. I think he thinks it's cute or something because, for example, when he's asking them, "Are those guys a minute ahead of me?" I know you said that he was trying to see if he could catch Verstappen, but they were so ahead of him that it was a pointless question anyway. But at the same time,
yeah,
I think that Adami should have answered, and then when Adami didn't answer him, so it seemed like there's problems. And my only thing is that you come in here with all your money, you're not doing well. It's not only just the team, you're not doing well. So there could be a lot of resentment from those guys on the team. Like, look at this high-paid superstar. Remember when he came in and met all the big boys in the factory wearing his black cape and everything? So it's like
yeah.
upon all of that, and you have to. I don't think. Do you think that Vasseur brought him in there thinking, oh, he's only going to be a number two and we're just going to make money? Or do you think they had big expectations of his driving?
Oh, of course, they had big
They had
expectations.
big expectations, yeah.
He
But they
himself
messed
had
up.
big expectations, as in, and there's already some of it have been met with the salary they are giving him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
I
I always
think
thought, go ahead, yeah.
he has to just farabale less small. He has to humble himself a little bit.
Humble,
Yes,
yeah.
that's actually what is kind of that's that
What he
that
should
thing
do is,
there.
and you know what, this is how it works. You know what they say when, like, you're an artist or if you're a musician or somebody or you're an athlete, they say go back to the fundamentals. The fundamentals, humble yourself and just focus on one task at a time. You say, okay, I'm having a problem with these corners. Let's see what we can do. So you're not hoping that you're going to get faster for the year, but you just start dealing with one problem after another. It's just like when you're doing math. You have to do step by step. You can't just think about the whole thing.
Yeah,
If
and the
coming
thing
in
is that
first weekend, he's like, "Don't talk to me." He said that to his radio guy. First
you
race in
know,
Australia. We know that you're supposed to do that, but since you're new there, it's sort of like if I go to another country, another culture, and stuff. I won't shout and fight with them the way I fight with my family. I'll first be nice.
yeah. First of all,
Honeymoon
look,
period, be nice.
yeah,
Even when I'm angry,
exactly
pretend that I'm happy. Then after five
that
or
kind of
six days,
thing. Yeah.
when you've built a relationship, then you can now go to the fiery thing. What are your thoughts? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, as in, that's still the same word. As in, really look around. Maybe he has been humbling himself so much, but they are still pissing him so much
Yeah.
that he's
You know what?
trying to
Yeah, I think
spark. I
what it
don't
is
know.
that I don't think he's gotten over the fact that he's no longer the fastest guy in the world. Do you remember
It's paining him now. Yeah,
As of 2021, he had been winning for 6 years. Then all of a sudden, for Verstappen to overtake him, I think he hasn't overcome it. It's like when you're the champion, like Muhammad Ali, and they beat you, and you say, "I don't agree, I don't agree." So I think
you know,
you know what they say? It's sort of like getting older. Like we're getting older, we have white hair. There's two ways you can deal with old age: you laugh about it, or you keep
or
fighting.
you,
Me, I laugh.
yeah,
I just say, okay,
and
I'm bye
yeah,
now.
exactly. And if you fight, you are fighting a losing battle.
Yeah, it's like trying to fight. It's like somebody trying to save you when you're drowning. So if you're
Yeah,
fighting, you're losing a battle. So if you want a winning battle for him, it's to just be like Alonso. Try your best, but you say, okay, I've won my seven. I have nothing else to prove. And he may even get some good results if he
yeah.
feels like he has
But
nothing to lose.
for Hamilton, it was like yanking like the sweet directly out of the kid's
Oh
mouth.
yeah,
I
just out of
mean,
a
like
but he should have
and
seen it coming.
unexpectedly, it was enjoying that.
Yeah,
All the so
yeah, boom,
he
it's over.
probably just
He
wants
didn't.
that one last lick of
Yeah,
the.
unlike what's his name? Schumacher was his own was gradual. He saw it coming. He said, "Okay, this guy is good." Uh, Alonso is good. Schumacher said, "Okay, I retire." You get my point. Then he came back some years later, but by the time he came back, it was more as a consultant, even though he was driving. So I think
Yeah.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Hamilton hasn't gotten used to the shock of not being number one, and that's the Warriors mentality. But from what I see with Verstappen, I think Verstappen is already planning his exit when he knows he can't win anymore. You get my point? Because Verstappen can see what's
Yeah.
happening, but I think Verstappen is going to have, his career is going to have two parts, just like Schumacher. He's won his first four. Probably he won't win this year. Then I'm telling you, if Red Bull is not fast next year, he's going to go to Aston Martin and Mercedes and probably win another four or five. What do you think? So, and Verstappen hasn't peaked. He's only 28. He's getting better as a driver every year. I think his peak will be around. Usually these guys peak around 32, 34. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, I think first of all, Hamilton,
Yeah.
two things might happen for him. Either one, he's going to get one last hurrah, boom,
Yeah.
or he's just going to just fall off and then whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
I
Verstappen,
predict he'll win a race. He'll win a race this year, maybe Silverstone.
I'm talking about maybe one or two races, but Verstappen he's gonna try at least get at least four more cups,
Title. Yeah.
four more titles, and that's he's on his own. He's like in the middle of his battle now, and that's why, like he said, if Red Bull doesn't perform next year,
Yeah.
you go to Aston Martin and go somewhere where if you
Yeah.
see to
I'll say 2027 because
you
he
know,
probably have 2026. It's too late to go anywhere now. All the teams have shored up their drivers for next year, unless he changes his
yeah,
mind quickly. Yeah.
well,
And Toto Wolff will take him immediately. He'll take him
yeah.
immediately. All right.